Hey, Tricey lovers. What's up, Tricey lovers? I be so serious when I sing that to y'all. I really want y'all to know that, okay? But anyway, y'all, today I want to come on here and I want to talk about kingdom. Nah, when I say kingdom, I'm not just talking about heaven. I'm talking about your life. You know, the things that God placed in your hands, or like your home, your peace, your purpose, your gifts, everything you have dominion over. Y'all, I've been in a season where I'm trying to build my kingdom. Like, as it is on earth. Well, I'm trying to build kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. And I realized something. Building a kingdom is not for the weak. Because when God start elevating you, people start noticing stuff. People start noticing your light. And sometimes instead of celebrating you, sometimes those people will come to either distract you, they'll come to drain you, they'll come to try to depress the fuck out of you. They'll do everything in their book but support. They'll do everything in their book but support you. And that's when I had to learn, like, protecting my kingdom means knowing who to let in and who to leave the fuck out. And my bad, y'all. Look, I'm trying not to cuss. God is still working on me, like, really. And then, you know how sometimes you be so passionate coming from, I used to cuss a lot, trying not to cuss no more. It's like, look here, work with me. But I'm so, like, passionate about this because it hit home for me. That's why I really want to talk about it. Y'all know I talk about conversations that sit on me, that I'm either went through, going through. And then I be so passionate about it because it's like, come on. Not everybody deserves access to what God is building through you. I would say me, but I'm talking to whoever can relate to me. I'm talking to me. But me talking to me, look here. My bad. We got to know that we have dominion. We have to know. I'm trying my best, y'all. I got some notes down here. I wrote down some notes, and I want to stay on topic, but I'm so passionate about kingdom because it's important. God gave us dominion. Y'all know I've been doing a lot of Bible study, and I've been reading my Bible a lot. And I came across Genesis chapter 1, 26, verse 26 through 28. I had to highlight this. It says, let them have dominion over earth. That means authority, power, responsibility. He didn't say, let them beg for it. He said, let them have. So we have dominion. We have a lot of power. We have a lot of authority and responsibilities. So when you have dominion, you move different. You stop waiting for people's approval. You stop shrinking yourself to make others feel comfortable. You stop acting like you're so powerless in your own life. Once you realize, like, hold on, this is my motherfucking kingdom. You start to guard it like, you start to guard it like it's sacred to you. You stop letting chaos sit at your table. If it's toxic, get out my face. If somebody don't want the best for you, get them the fuck out of your face. You stop letting them confuse you, and stop letting shit confuse you and just living in your mind rent free. You just confused and ain't nobody got to pay for it but you. And then when you start realizing that, you start saying no, like, nah, I can't even let you have none of my energy. Y'all know what somebody told me the other day? This person told me, I feel good when I talk to you. After I get done talking to you, I feel good. And I had to ask myself, when I get done talking to you, nigga, I don't feel good. I feel drained. So you know what that means? That means you can't sit around me anymore. You can't talk to me anymore. Because I'm not giving you my energy. Why would I give you my energy? If you are chosen to build something, whether it's a home, whether it's a business, or just your peace of mind. Look, God want to work with you this season on just peace of mind. That is your territory. That's something that you have dominion over. And once you recognize that, you'll start commanding things differently. You'll start moving differently. We got to start identifying the threats to our kingdom. Let's be real. Every kingdom has enemies. Everybody have enemies. But sometimes those enemies look like somebody you just love. What if your enemy is the one that you love the most? Are you going to ignore those red flags? Are you going to ignore that they're your enemy, draining you, distracting you, blocking you? Some folks, they'll just come around just to see how you doing it. Just to see. Not to get in it with you, not to help you, not to support you, but they want to watch. They don't want to help. They don't want to. They just studying your moves. They want to study you so they can do it like you. But that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the perspective. Like, okay, because leaders got to be studied and watched. Leaders got to be followed. But sometimes it hurts when it's your enemy that you have to lead. Who the fuck is talking? Who is that? Sometimes it's your enemy that you have to lead. So your enemy's watching. Your enemy's giving you that evil eye. Your enemy's distracting you, trying to depress you. But at the same time, they need you to keep going. They need you to keep going so they can keep draining your spirit. They want to poke holes in every confidence that you didn't have to build up. You'll notice it when your energy drops every single time they call, every time you talk to them. You'll notice it when your peace get disrupted right after you let them in. Soon as you be like, all right, this time, one more time. Next thing you know, you like, fuck. I'm so fucking irritated again. That's you not guarding your motherfucking kingdom. That's you not having authority over your life. At the end of the day, discernment is the key. He gave us a key. He gave us some keys, y'all. He gave us some tools. And discernment is one of them. Because not everybody that's smiling in your motherfucking face came to serve you. Some people want to steal. What the enemy do? They steal, they kill, and they fucking destroy. Do you have enough discernment to know when stuff around you is getting stolen, like your happiness, your joy, your peace? Do you have enough discernment to know when you're feeling depressed or your energy's getting drained after a certain person, thing? And I say things because it's not always other people. It can be habits. It can just be your habits. That procrastination. Yeah, the procrastination, the fear, the comparison. You comparing your motherfucking self, getting even like overthinking. Those things, they'll sneak in and they'll slowly start tearing you down from the inside out. And that's that. Look, it can be habits, it can be people. That's why I say, watch who, watch what you allow into your kingdom. When I say the older I get, the more intentional. That's why I walk slower. That's why I move slower. I'm not in a rush for shit. I'll tell you what the fuck I'm trying to do. Yeah, you know. I'm not hiding shit. But me actually moving, me making my steps, me walking, I move really slow. I move really intentional. I don't just do shit to do it. I'm very fucking intentional. We got to protect our peace like it's gold and silver, because it is. You got to understand, when your enemy can't destroy you, they'll try to distract you. They'll send you situations, people. They'll put even opportunities in front of you, but it'll drain your focus. Let's do this, but it's draining what you're trying to do. And sometimes that protection look like disconnecting, detaching from some things. Look, if y'all need to go down some of them videos I be posting. This stuff is serious for me. You gotta detach from some of them things. It's okay to close them gates up for a while. That's okay. It's okay to be like, I'm not available for that right now. I can't do none of that. It's okay to rebuild in silence until your foundation is strong enough to handle the next level. We got to gear up spiritually. God gave us dominion. He gave us power. And one thing, I don't think he wants us to fight, like, necessarily. I think he fight our battles for us, but he wants us to gear up. This is the part I love. I love gearing up. Like, let me put on my shit. Because if God is for me, who the fuck trying to fuck with me? Why? God fuck with me the long way. Can you not tell? When you realize it's a spiritual warfare, whatever the fuck, you will stop fighting people. Like, you will stop arguing. You will stop fighting people and start fighting in the spirit. Ephesians verse 6, chapter 10 through 18. That whole chapter, that scripture, that talks about the armor of God. It says, put on the whole armor of God so that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the enemy. Why the fuck my enemy think they can triumph over me when I already got the victory? God already got it. And then your enemies, look, some enemies be, look, I'm not even gonna get on. Let me stay on my notes. Cause I be trying not to get sidetracked, and then I don't want to make this video too long. We already 15 minutes in. But we gotta put on the real armor, the whole armor. That's having a prayer life. That's your prayer life. That's your sword. Your sword. Somebody come at you, but yeah, put that on. Your boundaries, that's your shield. Put that on. Like, nigga, you can't even fuck with me because I don't even allow motherfuckers to talk to me and drain me. So now what? You're blocked. My shield is up. Boundaries set. Standing on that shit. Your faith, that's your helmet. My God, whatever. Your faith is your helmet. Put it on. Your peace, them your shoes. Lace them motherfuckers up tight and put them on. If something tugging at your peace, make sure your shoes are tight and walk the fuck away. Get them out your face. So when I say gear up, I mean don't leave your spirit naked. Don't be out there naked. Before you step into your day, you cover yourself. You pray, you meditate, you speak them affirmations. You set them motherfucking boundaries. You don't have to fight every battle. God already doing that for us. He already fight for us. He just wants us to be prepared. When you prepare, that's preparation. That's protection. You can't build your kingdom and you tired, your energy all drained and tired. You can't pour from a leaking cup. You gotta fill yourself back up. And start feeding your spirit with that same way you feed your goals. That's kingdom work. That's what real kingdom work look like. Yeah, I'm going to leave you with this. And then I'm about to go ahead and skedaddle and get my kids ready for school and stuff. Because it is pretty early. And like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. But kingdom is not a castle. Kingdom is a calling. It's the space that God trusts us to protect, grow, and expand. If you're serious about walking in your calling, you can't just let anybody come in and rearrange your peace. You can't let those distractions sit where purpose is supposed to live. When you know who you are and what God placed inside of you, you start moving with authority. You stop chasing that validation. You start commanding peace. Don't chase validation from your enemies. They ain't gonna never steer you right. They're gonna always leave you confused. So from this day forward, I want you to protect your kingdom like it's holy. Because it is. Protect your mindset. Protect your peace. Protect your purpose. And then you got to remember, not everybody deserves access to your palace. Let God fight them battles. And you just stay ready, stay armored up, and stay focused. The enemy cannot touch what God already crowned. Trust me. Yeah, let me say a quick prayer and then I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle. God, thank you for trusting me with this kingdom. Teach me to guard it with wisdom, to lead it with grace, and to grow it with faith. Surround me with people who pour in, not pull from. And remind me daily that I already have everything I need because you gave it to me. Amen. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and catch y'all in my next one. Make sure y'all liking the video and subscribing, especially if it resonated with y'all. If it resonated with you, if I'm talking to you, if you can feel me, like the video. Especially so other people can see it and get it. I want to be able to reach other people. Y'all have no idea like the mission I'm on. That's why it's so hard for me to stop. I can't. I won't. Because I'm not even doing it for me. I am, but I'm not. Because y'all have no idea how good it feel after I talk about what I need to talk about. Some things I just need to express. This is like therapy. This is very therapeutic for me. And I know if it's therapeutic for me, somebody probably needs to hear it. Somebody probably really needs to hear it. I just love to be able to uplift, help someone. I love that. That brings me joy. That's my guilty pleasure. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and skedaddle. I love y'all.